This morning on Today's Style, handmade jewelry. While diamonds may be a girl's best friend, handmade jewelry is unique. Today's Style editor Bobbie Thomas is here to tell us how to make one-of-a-kind pieces on your own.
Yes.
Now this is a little frightening for me because every time I've ventured out and tried to do something crafty like this, I end up spending way more money and getting annoyed.
Well, that's why you need to listen to me.
Okay, perfect.
I'm going to give you easy instructions, but I was inspired by another designer, Guadalupe Garenbeck makes these. She's from Venezuela. And what's really interesting, it's striking and it really helps you stand out. You don't need to spend tons of money on diamonds.
Well, I saw this piece on you and thought, wow, what an expensive looking piece. And you just told me it's lace or something, right?
If you look at this, she makes these reversible pieces. I thought they were so innovative, and it's yellow on the other side.
Oh, wow.
And I ended up getting inspired by that, and I took trimming off of a dress. These are pearls, and I added a bow to the back, and you instantly have a necklace. It costs you nothing if you're going to get rid of that.
And you made all of these items.
I made everything on the table.
Morning.
And the first category, the first project I have, it's all about beads. It's what I call twist and tie beads.
Okay.
And you can restring beads you have at home. You can go to the thrift store. You can take marbles. You can take Christmas. This was left over from some Christmas ornaments. So it doesn't even have to cost you. You don't have to go to the bead store if you want.
Now, how do you attach it onto there?
That's what I'm going to show you next.
Okay.
So the supplies you need besides that is a little bit of tulle, or basically just tie a knot to secure where you want the first bead, and you'll continue to do so. And what you do to get the bead in there is you wrap it like a piece of candy, just like a Tootsie Roll, really tight. Okay. And then you tie it again, and you continue down the line.
And that holds it in there.
And you'll see that we made all these necklaces like this. This one is a bangle that I tied in, just a bangle I had off my wrist to give it some sort of asymmetrical feel. And I took vintage pieces like this, and I did the same technique and just added these pendants. It's very fall. It's got all that color.
You can just
accent a little bit different. And you can even use the same technique with earrings. And these were rings from Forever 21 for $5. And I tied the same technique around a bead.
Oh my goodness.
And it's a cocktail ring. You can slip it right on.
Wow.
And it's really cute. Just something instant before you walk out the door.
So this seems like it'd be a nice way if you have a best friend, you want to get her something for her birthday, you can make it yourself and it means
Make it
more.
yourself. So the next category
Loving hands making something.
Exactly. Feathers. This is such a big trend on the fall runway. We've seen so many
and they're
feathers.
flying away.
Feathers. You can find them on the ground, or you can buy a bag at the store.
That reminds me of my garbage segment yesterday. We don't want to pick up feathers off the ground and make jewelry. I just don't know about that.
You can clean them. I think you should get into it. But right here, you just buy a package of feathers, maybe $2 or $3. You buy earring back hooks right here. Okay. And you'll need string or a jewelry wire. And all you have to do literally is fasten the jewelry wire to the top of the feather.
Is it difficult?
No, it takes seconds. You just need to wrap it around or tie a piece of thread. And you can add it to existing earrings like I did here and remove them when you're done and keep your earrings. But it takes no time, and you can add them to all of these pieces.
This looks like my favorite.
Photo fashion.
Photo fashion. You know I have dogs, and I would love to have a piece that incorporated my babies.
You just want to take your photos, and you can photocopy them. You can print them out on the computer. You can even take magazine scraps, anything that inspires you. Oh, wow. I made this bracelet for my friend Rachel. This is pictures from her summer.
And I hear you made something for Natalie.
I did. I made something for Natalie too.
Oh, I see Anne.
You did a bunch. You did.
I see Meredith.
The Today Show family.
I feel like Romper Room.
Yeah.
And I see Jimmy.
These kits, you can get everything at once. This is from photojewelry.com, and they'll give you the background, and the software will size them into small photos like this. You'll cut them out, and you'll use a solution that'll dry clear. And I did that with this pendant. And Natalie, there's a ring with your son and your husband.
Very sweet.
And then I made your husband cufflinks. And you can do the same with bangles. This is just magazine scraps that I decoupage.
Love these.
Put this on. How cute. Oops, they're stuck on the table.
Thank you, Bobbie.
You're welcome.
Oh, good. And these are not fitting on my wrist. Maybe yours.
But yeah, I mean, this is
but they're beautiful.
There's something you can put quotes and
like
laugh
a real
over
graphic
there.
feel too, right?
Messages.
You can put quotes or favorite messages, but all of this stuff. I was inspired by this vintage piece that I found with all the buttons covered with black and white photos, and if you flip it over, you'll see again all those pieces. So you really can't do this. Are you convinced?
I am convinced. I'm convinced. At
We
least
knew
the
you were
message
handy,
bracelet
but who
looks
knew
easy.
how handy?
All right. Thank you so much, Bobbie. And if you want to know more about how to make these crafty items, go to todayshow.com.
Really pretty.
All right. Oh, and now, I don't even know. What am I saying?